Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Tuesday. It is January 16th, and it is build day 282. Yes, build day 282 on the construction here at Villa Feliz. Today, same stuff that was going on yesterday, but a little further advanced on these projects. The generator is being worked at. My electrician is bright and early. First thing he wanted to attack, I had to unlock the generator room, get him in there so he could get started with that. We have finishing going on outside, as you can see from here, and on the back of the house back here, we have our stairway guy working on our stairs. You can see the dry mix is starting right here, so we can get this finally completed, get these steps finally completed where we have a full set of steps all the way from the basement up to the first floor. Working again, I can smell all the spray in here from them doing some of the finishing on our cabinetry work inside the laundry room. Let's see what else is going on today. I don't know if the precast guys are coming today, but maybe they will, maybe they won't. Who knows? I don't know what those guys. And it's probably, our soffit folks are working also with soffit, and hopefully we get the soffits done on the, part of it done on the north side of the house, where we can advance to the next tier up to the higher level and get our soffit work all completed. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Well, my electrician just told me he doesn't like using the galvanized service outlet box, that 4x4 box, to install the generator connector through. He likes using PVC, specifically this one brand. He's got the name of the brand. He says this is better. He says the galvanized, and they do tend to get corrosion and rust and things like that. But that's what they sold me out at CW the other day, and I didn't even think about using one of these. Because we use galvanized, those type of boxes also. We use this kind in the US, and we use the galvanized boxes for electrical, but he doesn't like using it for electrical. He told me I can get these PVC at the little mom and pop hardware stores around here. I don't think so. I think they're going to sell the less expensive galvanized boxes, but we will go take a look real quick. So let's run outside the gate real quick. So let's see if we can find the PVC box locally. Well, success. The pulley box, and only 75 pesos. So about a $1.50, something like that. So anyway, we have it. We have what we need, and let's head back and give it to our electrician. Anyway, off to Wilcon again. We have to get those 5-watt lights for the front of the house up here. I'm missing 4. I underestimated how many that we needed. So I need to get 4 of those, and it's a quick run in and a quick run back. We have a guest coming this afternoon. They were planning on coming this morning, but we thought we had a homeowners association annual meeting, but it wasn't the annual meeting. It's the board members meeting. And we ended up crashing the board members meeting. We politely excused ourselves and let them know we were running there to crash their meeting this morning. And it wasn't a senior moment. We got the information from our security guard, and there was a little bit of confusion. He thought it was the annual also. So anyway, let's go down to Batangas City, go pick up some lights, and I got to get a stool for my wife, for Ness, to be able to reach some of the higher shelves inside the kitchen. here at Wilcon in Batangas City. Let's go grab those lights we need. Let's get in and out as quick as possible. So I think they have 4. So we'll get the 4. We'll test them out, and then we'll book back to the building. All right. Good. I was not happy with the color that the paint representative at the Wilcon up in Alabang that they gave me, because this was this is our post, and this is the color that they gave me that they said would match this color. Well, obviously they do not. So we are here at Batangas, and they've given me really good color matches here before. So we're going to look through their color swatches right here, appropriately matching the new wood color right here. So we'll see what we can do. We're going through all different swatches, but we haven't been successful yet. This is the hardest part about the finishing. It's picking paint. Tiles, a little difficult, but they have so many options with the tiles, and really good options, and you just have to kind of stay with a theme. But paints, just a slight shade, it's crazy. So I'm looking at these different ones here. I think these are closer to this right here. Let's narrow it down is what we'll do. Well, after going through all the colors that they have here and studying, they don't have the exact color. I can't match. I either get one that's has a little bit too much brown, or one that has a little bit too much red in it. It's like a light mahogany. They have one that's called mahogany, but it's very dark. So the closest thing that I could get is this one. It's called terracotta, and I like terracotta. And the thing is, if it doesn't match the exactly for the rail post, it will match the roofing material, because remember, we're using the Decra Milano, and the color for the Decra Milano tiling on our roof is very close to a terracotta. I'm going to grab 1 gallon of this. We'll do a test swatch on the fence, and we'll take a look at that. This is kind of crazy. While I was standing here in line paying for the paint, remember the order of the sleeve bolts that I ordered, and they said it was going to be a couple of weeks coming in? Well, they came right here, and they received it, and we have 31 additional, which is 62. We have 62 more of the bolts, which will get us pretty far in our mounting of our the rail support system that we're doing. So, great coincidence, very convenient today. Good deal. All right, well, back here at Villa Feliz, I dropped off the lights in the basement, and I gave 1 to my electrician so he can complete the 3 on the back here. Oh, I can see our precast guy showed up today. Right, all right. And I'm out of breath because I just ran down into the basement, ran back up here to give the light to my electrician up here. And we have some guests inside the house. Let's go and see who came to visit us today. Nobody's shy here. This was supposed to be a build day, but we also had visitors day, plus we had some visitors we weren't expecting. And this is, everybody knows Henry and Henry's daughter, and the husband of Henry's daughter, Arthur. And these are the sisters of Anna and Erika. And then these are our folks that came to visit us that we had, the subscribers that are here today. And it's going to be Matt and Maiden over here. And what we're going to do, we're going to do an interview with our guests that came down from, and I'm not going to tell you where they came down from. They will let you know where they came from. So we will be back in just a few minutes. We will get back to the house built in just a little bit, but remember, just after lunch, we had some visitors. While I was down at Batangas City securing the building supplies needed by my electrician, we had some visitors that came, and I was notified a while back that we were going to have this visit. And I normally let the visitors here, who are usually our subscribers, introduce themselves, and today's going to be no exception, so we're going to do the same. And you notice we're sitting out here in the Baje Cubo, and we're sitting out here in the Baje Cubo because it's been so noisy inside the house, but it's at the end of the day. It's almost 5 o'clock, isn't it? And you know, way before 5 o'clock our guys are starting to break down, so that's another reason why it's so quiet here right now. It's quiet now. So I'm going to introduce, or let my our guests here introduce themselves, and we'll get some information. We'll go through our normal routine of asking some questions about their life and about their engagement here with the Philippines. So anyway, welcome, guys.
Hello.
So let's start. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Matt. This is my asawa, Maiden Vann.
Yeah. Maiden and Matt. And first, where are you both from? Or where are you living now? Where are you originally from?
I live in Washington. That's where I'm stationed, Fort Lewis. She lives in Tarlac. Here in Luzon.
Very northern, up in northern.
Like 6 hours trip.
6 hour trip down here today. These guys took a 6 hour trip just to come and visit us here at Little Feliz. I'm so honored for you guys to come down here. And you are actually a soldier inside the U.S. Army. And do you have an occupation? Supporting him is your occupation, right?
Yeah.
And I see his belly right there, so that's probably a big responsibility you have, making sure that he's taken care of all the time. So,
Taking him on diet.
so of course, how long have the two of you been married?
We got married in October, not last year, but the year before.
2016. So have you moved to Washington? Or are you still over here? You're still over here?
Yes.
So you're maintaining things over here? With your family? You're staying here with your family? And you're doing your soldier duties over there. How many years have you been in?
Third year here in February.
Third year. Wonderful. Thank you for your service. And anyway, and this is one of my favorite questions, especially when it comes to expats or foreigners who are married to a Filipina here in the Philippines. How did you guys meet each other?
Online dating.
Online dating.
Online dating.
Yeah, it was International Cupid. So we started talking on that one, and then we really clicked.
So let's talk today about what you're doing over here. You came over for family, to visit your wife, to do what? How long are you here, and what have you been doing since you've been over here?
I started my leave December 18th. I tried taking a flight out here through the Space A. It's one of the Army programs to come out here for cheap.
Sure.
And the first time I tried going out here, the flight was full.
So you're in the Philippines for how long?
Till the 25th. That's when my flight goes back.
Goes back. And then what's your plans after that?
She has her interview with the passport March 22nd.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully she'll get her passport, and we're still waiting on the USCIS to give her interview date for the embassy.
Okay. Okay, great. So you're planning on going back to the U.S. Yeah.
We're tired of being apart.
I'm sure. You guys are a cute couple.
I definitely love it out here. This place is amazing to me. The people,
it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the people. It's the climate. It's there's just so many positive things about being in the Philippines.
The willingness to help. It's astonishing.
Maiden. You have to tell me. I mean, I know you want to go across the ocean and you want to see the U.S. and things like that. But what's your goals, your dreams? Do you want to go there, or do you want to stay here in the Philippines?
It's like I want to go there and go back.
Go there.
I want to still stay
Yeah.
here.
Well, it seems like there's a trend. Now, I see that with the 8,000 plus subscribers that we have and the feedback that we get. It seems like a lot of people, they do that. They want to leave the Philippines and go see other different parts of the world, and then they go. Even our family, our brother, my brother-in-law, and my sister-in-law who went to different. But it always seems like they spend maybe 10 years, 15, 30 years. But they always miss something about the Philippines that you do not find anywhere around the world. And I know you and I talked about it earlier. Even in the U.S., there are things that in the Philippines, the way they do things over here, it just seemed like traditionally it was at one time done like that in our home countries, and it seems to have gotten lost in things like technology and things just like that. But it's still intact, and it's very alive and well in the Philippines. The culture, the faith, the family, togetherness over here.
Yeah, it's sad to say, but it's like they're behind times, but still keeping up with technology at the same time. It's really weird. But like you said before, it's like they're stuck in the 1950s, they're still with cell phones and tablets, because you just see the kids walking all over the street with their cell phones and stuff.
Yeah. But the stuff that's important is still intact over here, and that's family and faith over here, and that's what attracts me so much.
Well, almost every night, their families wanting to do get-togethers and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Her uncles, they love hanging out.
And you just can't go any place and just say, "Hi, I have to go." You cannot do that.
Come over here. No, where are you going? You want to come here?
That's right.
Like, maybe in a little bit. We're walking over here real quick.
That's why it takes me. I am from the front gate to where my apartment was, 1 kilometer walking, and that 1 kilometer sometimes takes me 2 to 3 hours to get home, because from house to house to house, I keep getting invited by my friends' houses and all, and heaven forbid there's a tagai session going on anywhere inside there. Oh my goodness. How did you find out about our channel?
I mean, we got married, and a few months after that I started looking at like cost of living videos, and your video was actually one of the ones that popped up when I did a search for cost of living. Yeah. So that was the first video that I watched, was one of your cost of living videos, and then I started watching that you were in the middle of building your house, and I think it was, I want to say like day 27, and
way back,
yeah, so that's when I first started watching. But I didn't even bother like going back until to the first day, until probably like, I want to say like 120 some videos into it, and I was like, well, I really want to see like what happened before then. So then I started going back and watching. Maybe I got bored, and
you said something that kind of was really interesting. You said you've been watching the videos, and you see it on the screen. And then when you come here, it's a little different from what you see on the screen. In what respect?
It's actually a little bit larger than what you perceive in the camera. Like, I don't know if the camera makes it look wider or like shorter. Because I even thought you guys were a little bit shorter, but you guys are a little bit taller.
We're normal sizes, right?
Yeah, you guys aren't midgets at all.
That's good.
I'm not freakishly tall.
But you're a pretty big guy. When I talk pretty big, I'm talking about you're about 6
foot.
6 foot tall. Do you have any problem? I was worried about the stairwell. Are you okay with the stairwell?
Yeah,
you are my test. You are my guinea pig today. You're
especially the small bathroom in the basement.
Yeah. And you were inside there, and you walked right in. Yeah. Spacious enough for you?
Definitely.
All right.
Because like in the video, like it kind of looks like it's that wide, and then you look at it and you're like, oh, it's actually like this wide.
you wouldn't have any problem showering inside there.
No, not at all.
Showering with Maiden too.
Okay. Good. So I think I passed the test. All right, so we're gonna chat with our guests. So they spent a long day, and you guys got here last night. As a matter of fact, you stayed in a hotel downtown, and then and of course they came. It was kind of like an emergency. I had to go get those because they were cutting out everything for the soffit, and I had to get those lights for my electrician as well as the box for them to do the install of the generator parts down in the basement. And I was hoping we could test the generator out today. But that's not the case. I spoke with my electrician. He said tomorrow's the day that we're going to do the trial by fire, and I hope literally it's not trial by fire. So we'll test it out tomorrow. But I have confidence, and I've been looking over his shoulder at some of the stuff that he's been doing. So I think I'm hoping that we'll be successful. But tomorrow is a big day. The generator is a big part of our survivability here at our house here during all these brownouts that we have. So I want to thank you guys for coming to visit. We're going to chat a little bit longer here, and I will do a wrap-up here on the house before it gets dark. I don't even know what got done today. It was a massive amount of being away from the building project today. Of course, the entire morning was getting the building supplies down at Batangas City, and then we had our visitors and additional visitors that we had that were unexpected. And that's Henry's family. And Henry's family, And there were a lot of people here today. But again, tomorrow will be another day, and we'll get deeper into some of the specifics tomorrow. So be back in just a little bit. So anyway, while our guests are here today, I have some belated and some up-to-date shoutouts. I wasn't able to get shoutouts done yesterday because of all the stuff that was going on around here. And today, I wanted to do them earlier, but we had lots of stuff that went on today. It's been an extremely busy couple of days. So I have some belated and I have some up-to-date. So let me do some shout-outs today before we go back inside the house and do our wrap-up for today. So for January 14th, I missed Lorna Roldan, and her family from Toronto, Canada said, make sure we do not forget Lorna's birthday. So anyway, happy birthday, Lorna.
Happy birthday, Lorna.
And our second birthday shout-out is for yesterday, January 15th. And it is a long-time subscriber and somebody who always makes comments on my PI Dream here. And it is Arthur Carlson. And Arthur himself sent in and said, don't forget my birthday today. So anyway, for you, Arthur, here is a happy birthday shout-out. Happy birthday, Arthur. And our next birthday shout-out for today, for January 16th, is Charles Bynum's wife's birthday, Sheena. And Sheena is turning 33 today. So anyway, I want to all of us want to wish Sheena a happy birthday. So anyway, happy birthday, Sheena. So our last birthday shout out today is from one of our longtime subscribers, and it's Joseph Norwood, and it's his wife's birthday today, and his wife's name is Christina, and Joseph volunteered the information that Christina is turning 40 today. So we're all gonna do a shout out here for you, Christina. And I have a picture. We're gonna put, Joseph actually sent a picture of his beautiful wife, his beautiful Asawa. So we will post that as well. So anyway, happy birthday, Christina. Well, as promised, and like I do each and every day, or I try to do each and every day, I'm going to do a wrap up for today. I don't know what was done, so surprise, surprise, whatever I see is what I see when we're looking at it right now. I know they were working on the soffit material out here and installing lights, and they completed the backside. So I will enjoy turning these on tonight and seeing these lights, and the vents are in the exact place. I'm hoping tomorrow, since they have the scaffolding up here, we'll get the soffit material started on this area. And this, we are going to have two lights also. We're going to have a light on this side and a light on this side, and they're going to be a little different. I think they're the 7.5 or 7.7 waters. They're the ones that go at an angle because the roof is at an angle, and they're going to focus on this entire, it'll do a wash of this area here. You can also see we have paint. We have paint, and this is the final color of the paint of the house right here. So we have it done in this area, still doing some correction action all around in this, but we are getting closer. Let's take a look at it from a little bit of a distance. We haven't seen paint, we haven't even seen skimp coat on here like for the last 3 months, while the rest of the house was, look at there, we're getting closer to the final color onto the back of the house. So we are approaching outside finishing completion very soon. I still need to work on my railing here. I haven't had a chance to get back to that. Picked up those bolts today that came in that I ordered, and we will maybe tomorrow, the next day, we will do the anchoring, and hopefully we can get some of the fence posts in. In the basement, there has been a lot of stuff done with doors. Our carpenter down here, let's turn on some lights right here. Our lights, let's see, are the doors mounted? No, they're sitting down. Our carpenter was doing all the final work for shimming on the side so it fits. So this is the door that's going to go into the pump room, and this is the door that he has mounted. Oh, we have it, and it's mounted. This is the door that's going for the stairway. Let's see if it's kind of operational here. Oh yeah. Oh, I was supposed to pick that up. That was something I was supposed to pick up today. I was supposed to pick up the door hardware. And your stool, your step stool. I forgot that. So I will get that in the next, we'll kind of do that next. Oh, so we have a door, but we don't have a handle, so how do we open? Right there, wonderful. All right, let's go upstairs and see what got done upstairs.
Wow, this is kind of fun.
Oh, what got done going up the stairway? Remember, there was nothing here. These last four panels inside of 1, 2, 3. Last 3 panels just got installed today. So now we have a full platform of steps, and we had this gap over here, and because this step was extremely wide compared to the steps down there, so it was longer than the stock ceramic wood tile. So they put in these inside. We have a little bit of a gap. We'll fill that in with a little bit of dark brown grout and it shouldn't be quite so noticeable. But sometimes you have to make accommodations for the physical characteristics of the house. So that's taken care of. So we still have pink cabinets inside our laundry room. I don't know how long it's going to be pink, but I'm hoping very soon it will be brown and look like cabinets. And final, last but not least, we had our precast guys here today. And our precast guys, I think they were working on more of the top of the pyramids, doing some finishing inside here. Remember, we have a ton of these fence posts on the outside. And remember, I purchased the additional paint today from Wilcon, but it's almost the same color as that. Remember, we're trying to match that color up there. And the color on the swatch was the color of the posts, but when it got painted, it looks very close to that. It's a much lighter shade than that. I will have him use that tomorrow since I already paid for it, and we will roll it on there, and we will try one more time. If that's still not dark enough, I will go one more time and try to get some more paint. I really want the color to match the post. We'll see. Our soffit worker that did the work on the back, instead of doing the archway in the very back, he moved to the front. So we now have soffit that's from this side over here, and it goes inside this area. And tomorrow our electrician will put a light right there and a light right there. He will continue to work around the corner here, and then that second section above the master bathroom, master CR, and then we will be done on the front of the house, and then they will focus on that little area in the back. So that's about it for today. Tomorrow is going to be another day, another build day. Tomorrow will be build day 283. Yes, build day 283 on the construction schedule here at Villa Feliz. And it's going to be a lot more of the same, but tomorrow, again, I reiterate, we are doing the generator test, hopefully. I'm really excited about that. If that works, it's going to make my day. I will have a giggling moment tomorrow. So let me close. Until tomorrow, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until tomorrow, you have a wonderful and blessed day.